Alright guys, welcome back. A couple days ago you saw me set up about 40% of a garden, and today it rained pretty hard. It rained all night last night too, and I'm slightly concerned. I've seen some other people that have done this and received a heavy rain right afterwards, and their beds kind of washed out a little bit. So I'm off work now, and we're headed up to the barn and crossing our fingers and hoping everything stayed put. And if there's any damage, hopefully it's not irreparable and I didn't waste a bunch of money on compost. So let's see what we've got going on up there. All right, we are pulling up now. Can't really see anything from the road. Well, the compost pile's still there. Looks exactly the same. I think it's good. Let's go check it out. A little soggy up here, but that looks just as good as when I left it. However, I can see some grass poking through. That's not good. We'll have to put more wood chips down, take all the nitrogen away from it. And that's blooming. That was not blooming the other day. Leaves are coming out. Wow. Don't you just love spring? It's like you take your eyes off of everything and it's all green the next day. But no, I'm very happy with this. Doesn't look like anything washed out. I see a bunch of bugs in there. That's good. That's great. The more life, the better. Cardboard feels wet. Let's see. Let's dig down a little bit. Yeah, that's nice and soggy. And the cardboard is wet. Perfect. Smells like dirt. Perfect. Getting these little suckers down there too. That happened like in no time whatsoever. Cool. Well, I'm super happy with that. I was really nervous, but it looks like everything held up pretty well, and we'll hit it hard the next time that it's dry out here. We've got a little bit more time. But anyways, as you can kind of tell up here, it's still raining a little bit. So I think today's just going to be an indoor seed day, seed day. And let's go check in on our broccoli and all the other things that we've put in our little seed tray. Well guys, it's really unfortunate that I have to update you on this, but we've got our first casualties here on the farm, and really unfortunate. They were they were pretty small, but I thought they could make it. 6 of them in total, and happens. So we're just going to keep plugging along, and I'll just go ahead and address the elephant in the room. My broccoli died. Wait. You thought I was talking about the chickens, weren't you? Got you. No, chickens are doing perfectly fine. They're happy, healthy, pooping like crazy. I put so many pine shavings in there, and they're just completely littering it within a day. So I don't know what I'm going to do in that. I still have 2 weeks left with them in my garage, and wifey's already told me once, it smells like chicken poop in here. What is your plan? Got to do with that. But it was rainy today. I didn't want to go outside, so we're going to take care of these. So I'm doing a little miniature autopsy, and right out of the gates I can tell this paper is just way too dry. I mean, I thought I was watering it enough. I didn't want to overwater it, that's for sure, but that one's still a little soggy. But there's no coming back from where they came. They're hard. Leaves are kind of crispy, so oh well. Good thing there was like, you know, hundreds of them in that packet, and you know, we still got time. And I'm sure there's going to be more of these where they came from. You can kind of tell through the plastic. These are some of the pepper plants. That and that are the 2 broccolis that I left in there. They're still surviving pretty well. So that tells me that probably not enough humidity in the potted plants. All right. Here are those 2 broccoli plants that I mentioned. They're much thicker than the ones that went into the soil, and also taller, and they've got their first set of true leaves as well, both of them. Here are the King of the North seeds that only one has sprouted, just barely. These are our green bell peppers. They have all sprouted except for one. It's just got a little tiny taproot coming out. And here are our salsa peppers. They're all doing really nicely. And here are the 6 lettuce seeds that I sprouted. They're doing fantastic as well. I'm going to leave these be, but I am going to transplant these 2. And those are going to stay put too until they're a little bit bigger. And the 2 broccoli are transplanted. They're kind of just a little limp, but I'm sure they'll stiffen up. Alright, so first on my list of things I'm going to seed, I'm just going to seed these directly into pots and just not mess around with this. Tearing this out of the paper towel is just, it takes way too long, so I'm just going to try and do a little bit more natural and just plant more than what I need in the hopes that more than what I need pop up. So that way they'll be transplanted less, and I think less stress on them. I think that might have been a big shock for the little broccolis that just died. So Amish snap peas, 10 of them coming right up. I don't have very many pots, so I'm going to plant 2 to a pot for now. Let that soak a little bit. And get them nice and wet. 2 to a pot for now, and then if they both sprout and I choose to use both of them, I'll just cut the pot in half and plant it as is. Next up on my list is 16 Lincoln peas. Right here. Now the package on this says to put them like an inch into the ground, so I might have done this a little too shallow, so I'm sure you've heard this before. We'll see what happens. And 16 Lincoln peas all in a pot. Let's see what we have next. Swiss chard, 16 of those. Let's get started. 16 more Swiss chards. Last thing I need to do is 16 more red Russian kales. Red Russian kale, baby. Bunch came out. Whoa, oh, lost one. No, no. Alright folks, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Really sorry about playing on your heartstrings for a little bit. It was total clickbait, and I apologize. I won't do that often. Anyways, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, throw a like if you like the video, and as always, comment. Thank you. Have a fabulous day.